Yeah. 26 years is a long time eating crap all the time. And I think I've got away very lately, and it's a wake-up call, and something's going to happen now. I think I've got to change my whole lifestyle, diet, everything.
Select an inside look of Kate's cheesy.
Kate may well have given cheese the chop, but Natalie still has concerns over the effects it's had on her body as the staple part of her diet for over 30 years. She's arranged for Kate's blood to be tested by Dr. Pixie McKenna, a GP with a special interest in eating problems. This morning, Natalie's brought Kate to hear the findings.
The first thing that showed up in your blood test was that you have very high levels of cholesterol. The other thing is, because you're taking in all of this processed cheese, you're not actually taking in enough roughage in your diet. So your high fat and your lack of roughage are going to lead to digestive problems. You're laughing at me. Have you had...
Yeah, I do get constipation quite a lot.
Right.
With Kate having fessed up, Pixie wants to show her the internal effect of her stodgy diet. She's got 10 metres of tubing, half what's inside the average person.
You could have up to 25 metres of bone, so it's quite a lot, isn't it?
She's prepared 2 liquids. One represents fibre-rich food and the other, Kate's cheesy diet.
I want to get you to transport the fibre-rich food right through the intestine for me. Now, what do you notice about that?
It's running down quite quickly, no problem at all.
Can I get you to do the same thing with the cheesy stuff? Oh, dear. It's actually painful to watch that. But to get that to the end, you're just going to have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And that's what you're doing every single day of your life.
Instead of clogging up her bowels with processed cheese, Kate could get the recommended daily amount of fibre from 8 ounces of cooked peas, or keep herself regular with 5 pears. And if neither of those appealed, 18 poppadoms contain roughly the same amount of fibre.
I suppose the other worry is that, you know, with constipation, you end up getting things like piles, which are varicose veins in your bottom end. You're smiling at me again.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something that you've had?
I've had them operated on twice, and I'm due to go in again for the third time because they've just come back again each time.
You're a recurrent offender.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a very, very sore operation as well, isn't it?
It is extremely painful, yes.
Yeah.
So Kate, had you really
Video
made the link
cut
between your terrible diet
2 minutes,
and
50
the
seconds
piles?
elapsed to form your
I
track
think I had, but it's very easy to blame it on something else.
It seems to me that you've had all this information, but you've put your head in the sand.
To help Helen get started, Natalie has sent her home with a hamper of healthy homework tasks, which she'll have to carry out every day.
Time to kiss that old diet goodbye. First task is turn your back on temptation by clearing your kitchen of all pasta. Cheese, ketchup, chocolate and crisps must go. The food in the hamper will be for the next 4 weeks.
Binning the bags of pasta is the only way to get temptation out of harm's way.
Seeing this sheet of instructions from Natalie is quite scary for me, and that's basically what I eat every day. So getting rid of all those foods is very scary. I don't know what I will eat. Don't want onion.
Mushroom? Banana?
No.
Beans?
Maybe.
And a pepper?
No.
Tomatoes?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Don't like tomatoes?
Don't like tomatoes at all.
And yet you eat tomato ketchup?
Yeah. It's horrible.
The one thing I was a little bit surprised at, actually, that I thought would be an easy option for her was that she'd go for the tomatoes, because she loves tomato ketchup. I've never expected her to eat everything. I think it would be a huge task to get her to eat a lot of things, but maybe that one will come.
Helen grew up in Sittingbourne, Kent, with her 2 brothers and 3 older sisters. Her fussy eating has been a problem since infancy.
It started for Helen when she was very young, when she was a toddler.
I think the first 2 years of her life she ate normally.
I mean, as a baby, she used to love risotto, so rice, peppers, all sorts of food.
But over the next 4 years, Helen's diet rapidly got worse. By the age of 7, she'd become hysterical when faced with new foods.
I used to get to the stage where you think you've got to eat something other than pasta. But in the end, it just became a battle of wills, and she was so distraught, and it was upsetting me.
Eventually, the family gave up trying to make her eat normally and now avoid the subject.
No one even suggests to Helen anymore to try anything different.
Selected.
Too much
Helen
well, she gets too upset and that
track
leads us to
2
get
minutes
upset
7
about
seconds
it,
elapsed
so
of 4 minutes
it's just
3:03
ignore it,
p.m.
really.
Today, Helen has her
Capsule
first
open
session with
controls.
clinical psychologist Stephen
Selected.
Briers.
Photos,
It's a chance for him to
13.
probe Helen's childhood for the origins of her food phobia.
Do you want to tell me when these eating problems first began?
I'm told as a baby I used to eat everything, pretty much. My earliest memory probably is when I was about 3 years old. I was force-fed peas and I really needed the toilet and I wasn't allowed to go, so I was force-fed until I ended up wetting myself at the table. And ever since then, I haven't really eaten much since. It's kind of spiralled downwards and I'm where I am now.
Screen
Okay, well, that
selected.
sounds
Photos,
like a fairly
14.
traumatic incident. So what happened after that then?
I wouldn't like eating foods I wasn't comfortable with. I don't really remember too much else apart from that.